Hello guys, welcome back. It has been a year since I last posted a video, so this feels very peculiar. For all of those of you who are returning, thank you so much for being here and taking the time to watch this video. It is a very long-awaited update on my part, and I am sorry. I genuinely just disappeared off the internet, but I needed to. Excuse the lighting as well, by the way. It's coming and going with sunshine today. Sweet Hope was born nearly a year ago. I can't believe our little girl is going to be 1 next month. I have been trying to figure out when to make this video, if to make this video, for a long time. But here I am. I just wanted to give you a couple of updates, say hi, check in with you guys, apologize for being away for so long without explanation. There was actually a video that was supposed to go out before I had Hope, which is currently sat in my editing, which never ever made it. Hope arrived very dramatically and it was quite a traumatic experience, and after that just there was no way I could pick up the camera, and then the months after that were just a blur of just absolute pure bliss spent being a mom and having a newborn, and me and Burnham were just in this bubble. I didn't want to pick up the camera, I didn't have the desire to. Obviously I filmed lots of little clips on my phone and things, but I have truly embraced this entire year off, which I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe that I've managed to have a year off. Answered prayer, completely answered prayer. It's been a huge blessing and not something I've taken for granted. It's just amazing. Our sweet little girl is just incredible and has been a huge blessing, but this year has also brought with it some huge challenges and a huge loss, which is another reason that it just wasn't the right time to pick up the camera. Burnham's dad struggled with an illness and sadly passed away 2 months ago, so we were spending a lot of time with family, spending a lot of time processing things, and yeah, it was rough. It's still rough. It's still very much in the forefront, especially for Burnham and of course his sister. And yeah, you know, sometimes we just need to step back and focus on what's truly important, and picking up this camera just wasn't important at all. And I'm sorry, I know, I don't want that to belittle any of you guys who have truly invested so much time into, you know, watching our little family and all the highs and lows, and I don't want to detract from that, but I know there is a big portion of you that will totally get it and that will totally understand and be super supportive. And to those of you who don't get it, that's okay. You know what? That's okay too. But I needed to step away and I didn't have words or an explanation at the time, and I wasn't going to post anything when I didn't feel like I could. So yeah, I am sorry though. I know it was just a disappearing act on you. I was getting a lot of messages, a lot of comments, some very unpleasant, and that's why I kind of just was like, right, I can't deal with this right now. I just have to shut it off, and that's why everything just went. So I hope you can kind of appreciate and understand. And it's those of you who are moms and have had babies will probably get it. That first few weeks, first few months, oh my goodness, the hormones, the mindset, just the pure vulnerability that you're in. I could not for a moment deal with some of the ridiculousness that was coming through on the comments and private messaging and things like that. Absolutely insane. And to those of you who did send comments shaming me for not posting and shaming me for not putting more content up of Hope and that during that time, shame on you, honestly. I think that was just mad to me. But yeah, straw that broke the camel's back. I was done. I was like, no, I'm not going to be posting. So I'm sorry to the 99% of you that are just so wonderful, that kind of had to bear the brunt of that, really. It's just been so much good and so much sad that it's hard to kind of process it. Just kind of a bit of the basics. I am going to try get back into it, back at work. There'll be a new routine. I'll have a bit more time. I do have sort of my evenings. I have time during my lunch breaks when I'm at work and not with Hope. So I feel like I might be able to get back into this. Now, it's just going to be willy-nilly, as and when. There's no schedule. I will try get back to posting on Sundays again if I can, but there is no schedule. I'll just post as and when I can, or I feel like doing so. I'm just going to ease myself back into things initially, because no pressure. I don't want any pressure of like, oh, a vlog every single week or something like that. And as much as I know so many of you would love to see Hope, see the family, I'm not going to be sharing Hope on social media. I'm not going to be sharing her, especially on here on YouTube. You might see like the back of her head, or, you know, like her face will not be on YouTube. I might share little moments where she's kind of in the frame or something like that, but I'm not going to share her face. Guys, the internet is such a dark place, and if you can't appreciate the reason why I will not be putting Hope on the internet, I just don't understand that. We don't really know the impact of putting kids online fully, like long term, but we do know the impact of AI, predators, how dark the internet is. I've experienced that firsthand, so I know it's not a good, happy place for some of the web. So we won't be sharing Hope online. I probably won't share any content around her either. There's not going to be like mom vlog, day in the life with my 11-month-old, etc, etc. And I know that will upset some of you, because I know you've been here for so long and we're so excited that we got pregnant, that Hope came into our lives. So I know it will disappoint some of you, but I know you will understand for those of you who, you know, do love and care for us as a family and for Hope. It's a decision that was made very easily for me. There's just no way I will put her on the internet, and that's not judging anyone that does put their kids on the internet, just to make that clear. I think it's a personal decision and everyone should do as they feel is right. In my heart of hearts, and Burnham's, we know it's not right for us, so we're not going to do that. Further to that, you probably won't see Burnham in the vlogs going forward either. As you can imagine, he's had an incredibly difficult time, and you know what, this isn't his thing, this is my thing. The channel is Youpenga, it's about me. I did think about rebranding, whether to change that and just have my name. Obviously I think Youpenga was very much more fashion orientated back in the day. So you may see a rebranding at some point, like a rebranding, I'm not a brand. You may see a renaming of the channel at some point. I'm still kind of pondering on it. But yeah, the channel is going to be about me. We will do cozy homemaking, we will clean, we might do a bit of cooking, although Burnham pretty much does most of the cooking these days. I'll probably share holidays and days out, things like that, fun things that, you know, I used to love to capture. Autumn decor, Christmas decor, that sort of stuff, but there'll be a slight shift in how things were, of course, and there's no way there couldn't be. I have changed so much in this past year, it is unbelievable. My priority, as soon as Hope arrived, I've never felt anything like it, but your whole world shifts and everything shifts to be around Hope. She is our entire world, and oh my goodness, as I want to share her with you, I do, don't get me wrong. I want to just share her with all of you who are good and kind, but unfortunately I cannot filter I cannot filter out the badness on the internet. So yeah, she is wonderful. It has been a whirlwind. I cannot quite believe we're 11 months since she arrived. Like, I don't know where that time went, but so many people said just embrace it, it goes by so quickly, and it does. but not for 1 second have I not embraced it. Oh my goodness, I have loved every second. She is an amazing little girl. She's just started walking. She's a little chatty thing, not that she can say many words, but she does love to babble and chat and say dada. She's got dada down to a T, not so much mama, but we're working on it. And she's got a big head full of hair. I mean, that was kind of to be expected, I guess, but lots of hair. She's already got 6 teeth. She's a smiler. She loves to smile, and she's just amazing. She just started clapping the other day, which I thought was amazing too. And yeah, I just adore her. She's everything. She's so wonderful, and I just love being a mom. Gosh, it teaches you so much about yourself, about others, about the true core of marriage and relationships and parenthood. It has just been so incredible. And as you can imagine, having so much joy with so much heartbreak was also just so challenging to deal with. You just go through so many emotions day in and day out. Yeah, there are no words really to explain how crazy it has been and just the emotional roller coaster that we've been on. But look, I'm gonna try get back to things. I feel like I definitely lost a little part of myself putting down the camera. I love vlogging. I know for some people that's weird, but I did. I loved it. I loved picking up the camera, chatting to you guys. And I know it won't seem like that because a lot of you have been saying, well, clearly you didn't because you just buggered off the internet. And I totally get that. I appreciate how you're going to be thinking. And I know some of you are not going to be sticking around. And I'm sorry if I disappointed any of you, but I did what was best for myself, my family, my mental health. Like, I just had to disappear offline for a while, but I'm going to try get back into things. I don't know if this is going to happen. I don't even know if this video is going to go up, so if you're seeing it, it took a hell of a lot of deliberating to get this video up. And then the next video you see, I'm going to try just get straight back into a little vlog or something, and we'll see how it goes. But just to reiterate, you're not going to see lots of people. You're not going to probably see any people. This is just going to be a channel about myself. I am done putting anybody in front of the camera to be passed down to the walls, basically. As much as the internet can be such a wonderful place and have such incredible community like we do, there is such a dark side to it. Just put that right out there. No hope, won't see Bubs. I mean, he might appear now and again, but for the most part, you are not going to be seeing him in the vlogs very much. I wanted to say that in case you don't see him and you're like, oh, they got a divorce, oh, he's not in the vlogs anymore. You know what the internet does when you don't see someone. It definitely is quite nice picking up the camera and saying hi and things. It feels very weird. It took me a good half an hour, 45 minutes before I actually was able to say anything. I just thought it was time. So I'm gonna give it a good go. Don't expect much, and you won't be disappointed. That's probably a good way to put it. Don't expect much, but I'm really hoping to get back to it. And for those of you that have stuck around to the end of this video, who have stuck around for all these years, months, however long you've been here, and who have come back, I thank you so much. And I'm trying not to let the other side of things tarnish that for me, but it might just take a little bit of time. Everybody in the world can understand, you know, having someone say something bad or nasty and feeling the emotions that go with it. We are all only human. I hope to see you again soon. I'll try upload a new video soon so that I can just try get back into the swing of things. I think if I put the camera down for too long, I'll just lose the momentum. But I do feel like I've got a bit more time. I'm willing to dedicate some time to it now. Before, I really wasn't willing to give up any time to anything that wasn't just family focused. But I feel like I'm ready to get back into my own hobbies again. I hope you're doing well. I hope you guys have been okay this past year. I know we used to chat every week in the comments. It's been such a long time, there's just so much, but we're just gonna have a fresh start and go from there. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for rambling on. I really appreciate you still being here. Until the next time, guys, I will see you real soon, hopefully. Much love. Take care. Bye.